It's Rob. Welcome back to Hollywood Headliners. Here with Say and Big Andy and yours truly on this Thursday evening. Fun talking to John Cryer. That's great.
He's great.
Yeah, he's so much fun,
I know.
always.
He is a blast. And considering he's such a huge star and could buy all three of us and then crumple us up and throw us in the ditch. It's really amazing that he would do this. All right, let's say hi right now. There's a new movie coming out. Wow.
It's out. It just came out.
It is out. It sort of takes up where Mel Brooks movies left off, in my mind, with especially with the Jewish faith. And we've got the writer and the director with us from the new movie called Jewtopia. Please welcome to Hollywood Headliners, Mr. Bryan Fogel. Hey, Bryan, how are you?
Hey, Rob. Great to have me on. Excited to be on your show.
Are you calling in a long distance all the way from Malibu, California, I understand?
I am calling in long distance from Malibu, California.
And are you
on the opposite side of planet Earth.
are you on the beach right now with a mint julep?
I am on the beach right now, but I do not have a mint julep.
Yeah. There's a lot of us. A lot of us in this town that are on the beach, Bryan. So don't feel like you're alone. All right, tell us a little bit about Jewtopia. What's the premise? Give us a little setup, Bryan.
Well, the premise is the tagline. I mean, really is about a Gentile guy who's played by Ivan Sergey, who wants to marry a Jewish girl who's played in the movie by Jennifer Love Hewitt, because he never wants to have to make another decision for as long as he lives. And that was the premise that made the show so successful, and it's kind of the overriding theme of the film.
Yeah, and Bryan, I should say that it was a book and it was a very successful Broadway play. So this is obviously the next iteration. And you've got a great cast. Jennifer Love Hewitt, who I believe was also one of the producers.
That's right.
Yeah. So she was your boss.
And she can always be my boss. I was very happy with that.
Did you know her before you started doing the movie? Are you guys buddies, or how did this all come about?
No, Jennifer came about. I had her in mind for the role. I thought she'd be great for it, and then once our casting director was on board, she reached out, through the channels, and next thing you know, I was having a meeting with Jennifer, and we got along, hit it off, and she's like, I love the movie, looks like a lot of fun, I'm in.
Hey, that's great.
And,
Yep.
And she came on board, and all the other dominoes just kind of quickly fell into place.
Well, you've got a great cast. You got Jennifer Love Hewitt. You got Rita Wilson, of course, who's married to Tom Hanks. John Lovitz, who makes you laugh just when he says hello to you. He's like Tim Conway used to be. Jamie-Lynn Sigler, very sexy. It's a great cast. Tom Arnold. Who's hilarious. Plays
Malik, Nicolette Sheridan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Peter Stormare, Phil Rosenthal, who created Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Joel David Moore. Yeah.
Did you have to?
Cameron Manheim.
Bryan, did you have to be Jewish to be able to be in the movie?
Well, no. I mean, Joel, who plays the Jew, is not Jewish.
Okay, that's one.
Nor is Rita Wilson, who plays the Jewish mother.
All right, there's two.
Nor is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Okay, there's three.
The Jewish girl. Tom Arnold converted. So
that's 3.5. So it's 3.5.
There you have that.
Yeah.
I actually I didn't really. I thought that in some of the roles it would be better to cast non-Jews to play Jews. So
we're about the only three people that weren't cast in the movie. So when the sequel comes out, would you think of us a little bit, Bryan? Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course. I've already written a role for you guys.
Yeah, I bet.
So
Okay, so the
it's going to be called Gentillion.
the some of the humor is pretty. I mean, it's right in your face. Are you worried at all about how the Jewish community might react to this?
Well, it's been an interesting thing, and it's.
What do you mean interesting? What do you mean? What do you mean interesting?
Well, let me tell you. Well, it started all the way back with the play, where basically the critics, would come and destroy the show, and audiences would laugh themselves silly and give us a standing ovation every night, and it seems to be kind of the same thing that is happening with the film, which is in screening after screening, people are just loving the movie and screaming with laughter. While the critics somehow don't seem to be in on the joke. So I wanted to, the movie, it's called Jewtopia. So, I mean, what are you expecting? I mean, a stereotype-ridden, over-the-top, absurd comedy. And I think that the Jewish community certainly embraces that, and that's kind of the history of all of our comedians, from Mel Brooks to, Larry David drawing Hitler mustaches on Time Magazine and Curb Your Enthusiasm and Blazing Saddles and all the way down to the Chris Rocks of the world. So if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? And I think that's kind of the fun of the movie, where it really tries to be kind of an equal opportunity offender, an equal opportunity satire, and kind of nobody comes out of it untouched.
And the movie has come out this week. Where is it playing? Is it playing nationally, or are you in theaters around the country?
Yeah, it's in. They did a platform release in theaters. So in like the LA area, we're at the Music Box, the Lemley Music Box. We're in Encino at the Lemley there. We're in San Diego at the AMC in La Jolla. But it's also available on iTunes and on every single platform on demand right now. So they did a simultaneous day-of-date release. So it's in select theaters and also iTunes and everywhere on demand.
Bryan, we're also number one in Thailand. Is it playing in Thailand currently?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually hearing that we're one of the top movies in Libya and one of the top movies in Iran.
Okay. Hey, Bryan. Andy Epstein here. Hey, Bryan. It's Andy here.
Yeah.
Hey, so where did the basis of this story come from? Was this something you encountered or you experienced, or where did the idea come from?
The idea came from originally from a 10-minute scene. At the time I was acting, and me and my buddy Sam Wilson were writing a scene to put up at this showcase that I was producing, and we were like, hey, let's do a scene where these two guys are at a Jewish singles mixer, and we literally like, okay, well, what's the premise? And we're like, one will be Christian, one will be Jew. And it was like, why are they there? And we came up with this hook. The scene went over crazy. And then basically over the next couple of years, we slowly developed it into what became the stage show. And then when we did that first reading and everybody just kind of embraced it, we really felt that we were on to something. And in doing the movie, it was really kind of a total reimagining of the stage show, because so many things are different, so many things change.
Yeah.
But the core and the comedy is still there, and it's been from the very first opening of Jewtopia, the play was 10 years ago.
Wow. It's taken that long to get it to the big screen. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was it was a kind of an amazing journey all along the way, and to see this movie with this cast in theaters and everywhere right now is just kind of an amazing thing for me. I've been so happy about it.
Oh, that's great. Well, look, we appreciate you taking some time from getting off the beach at Malibu to walk up to your condo in Malibu to chat with us about this. Look, the movie's called Jewtopia. Bryan Fogel, who is the writer and the director, has been our guest. And all we can say is, hey, good luck. I hope you make $1 million gazillion bucks with this, Bryan. And thank you very, very much for being with us.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
You know, and if I do, I'll be sending you guys checks.
It's a good deal. All right, Bryan Fogel, thank you so much for being with us. Oh, great.
Thank you so much for having me, and go see Jewtopia.
Okay, you got it. Thanks, Bryan.
Thanks, Bryan.